But now Afia was absent in court. Afia was absent in court. Intinanka after 1st December, if Afia were in court, and 10 days no, what did they call it? Ghanaians, you were here when Afia was in Ghana, but pretending that he was not in Ghana, or called self-hiding. Then decided to come to court with the excuse say oyare. Lawyer file application by court. Oyare no no. Once the application is pending, no, we all saw Afia behavior. You see, at times this Ghana we have a problem. Immediately after the court, Afia started misbehaving on social media. In fact, OPN the 90 years old oyare no no jaye. No ba be ye the day on social media. Obi aso oyare no.
Memawa kwaba eba Skeleton Man TV. So Skeleton Man TV anabusia wuhwe. Say we your first time abomodia subscribe. Mia notification ne so send your video bia ye de tumwa. Wonso sabe kan wenye bia hwe. Abusia wuhwe wi a comment fa ho. Kire wa dwen efa video no ho. Like na share video no emo bia so enya bi hwe. Abusiafo eye lawyer Maurice Ampaw or say oni Afia Schwar se so oni ni wie kra abusia lawyer Maurice Ampaw so oni ni wie kra se mo be kaya abusia eye lawyer Maurice Ampaw a oye lawyer for chairman wontumi omusi Afia Schwar any UTV any nana mcbrown Mr. Logic any A+ for contempt ewo mra case na ye chairman wontumi ni Afia Schwar omodi akokot efrise Afia Schwar egu chairman wontumi hu fin ana seal no ewo court enti sa case no ana no omoka ho asem wo UTV ana lawyer Maurice Ampaw issue Afia Schwar for contempt sa case no ruling e ba ye no ye fane na mcbrown 65,000 efa ni A+ 65,000 Mr. Logic 65,000 abusia Afia ye money 10 days sentence in prison na 10 days no lawyer Maurice Ampaw echire mu a even cry after say wakucha 10 days in prison no yes man say oba out o me put up good behavior na so oba no me put up good behavior abusia yes de no be den bekwa akotumu biom na no ana Afia lawyer ekọ court ko ka say Afia Schwar o yare pa ni kotodwe ye ni yapa chese ni hunamu nyina eye den eye ni ja enti osre judge na say enkebe ya ka 10 days no onye ni sika onye ni fine no onye den o metua sika no eno na abusuafo o musa court biema Afia Schwar nyame boa no ema judge ni hu ni mobo ema judge ni ka say everybody needs a second chance into o Afia second chance ema 10 days sentence na nka wo so ko spend ewo prison no wenya nko ebeye isketua but abusuya but judge no eka say o Afia 2 years say on put up good behavior so free court ho no oba no osan beye basa biem be kokun rough beye no ma emfata biem na se de ne ba nanimu a ene wan hwa bibi bone ebeden ebetu Afia na eno na ampaniampa afidie na judge no osumye no abusua asa akoso Afia mini biem lawyer Maurice Ampaw or say or sako siu Afia Schwar for contempt if he said the judge no eka so obefia o meye no nyina no obusu onam ana okunkun rough oni we kunne oni we kuchina e wo social media so into o se wo sade Afia Schwar eyeden e kokko to biom obusua Mumienti lawyer Maurice Ampaw. Nensem wo kaye no mumienti no.
Now, let me also deal with one of impunity. Afia Schwar has been dragged to court for contempt of court by lawyer Maurice Ampaw. So that's the case that is pending. When the case was in court, I refused to grant commentary, discuss the merit of the case. That's the law. Case was court, you discuss it. The case before Afia Schwar was a contempt case. The applicant is wontumi, and the lawyer is lawyer Maurice Ampaw, and 5 lawyers, involving UTV, Father Dixon, A+, Mr. Logic, mcbrown. Cases and running for four months with all our legal arguments and submissions. At the end of the day, on the first day of December, the trial judge, Justice Emmanuel Ankama, emanated ruling. And the ruling was simple. The ruling so I've made a solid case by 1, presenting the facts of the case, supporting it with affidavit evidence, video, documentary evidence. It took money to run these videos on pen drive. It took money to apply to the Ghana School of Languages to interpret these messages in Twi to English. It took money for wontumi to engage the service of me to go to court for 4 months. Out of all pocket expenses was paid by Chairman wontumi. Why am I doing that? Why did I decide to do it? I was trying to protect the integrity of the judiciary. I was trying to protect the image of the judiciary. I was trying to send a signal out there, say, when cases are in court, when judges sit on cases, they have judicial power. They are independent. So nobody dare interfere. Nobody have to disrespect the court. Nobody have to prejudice the matter before the court. And that was the message I sent out there. And I won the case. Me din kunim against 5 lawyers. If I was a lawyer, I can for Dixon Mukofa 2 lawyers. A+ for a lawyer. mcbrown for a lawyer. At the end of the day, the court said that they are all guilty of contempt. Father Dixon was convicted, but pardoned because he rendered an apology before he started case. No. A+ and render apology. So in the judgment, the court can say, oh yeah, na arrogant posture. Therefore, or sentencing no. 65 by finding 65,000 Ghana cedis. You know, be small money. 650 million cedis. Now mcbrown was also sentenced because on the host, he was also fined. All this money I have found is almost getting to about 3 billion cedis. No, none of the money came to Chairman wontumi or lawyer Maurice Ampaw. So my application before the court no, enriched the states almost with 3 billion cedis. Then Afia Schwar in the judgment, the judge can say the reason why I'm finding Afia Schwar like mcbrown, A+, Mr. Logic, any Father Dixon, they say, 1, Afia Schwar a party to the suit. So you should have known better. Number 2, only what confess as niaba. Number 3, wanya hubrasie. Ni arrogant poshentino. Oman 10 days in prison. The court did not give A+, Father Dixon, mcbrown, the opportunity to even beg. Quickly, they have to go and pay 650,000 cedis or in default, no, they go to prison for 2 months. Omo you no mama sign bond of good behavior for say omo be behave well. They will behave well. Bond of good behavior. They should behave well for 2 years. Mom koye bibia ebe kire subamboni wo Ghana. Omo failure omo ko prison for 2 months. So A+ for Dixon of say all whatever say Mr. Logic and mcbrown omo ni akọ sign bond no of good behavior. Thank God, since they signed that bond, Father Dixon is behaving well, A+ is behaving well, Nana Brown is behaving well, Logic is behaving well. Oma Kamano too, they respected the decision of the court. I quite remember Nana Brown even went to say that I've learned my lessons. A+ control something on social media, no. He has been dragged to court for another contempt, which is pending. And that one, I don't want to comment on it. But now, Afia was absent in court. Afia was absent in court. In Tinanka, after 1st December, if Afia were in court, and 10 days, no, what did they call it? Ghanaians, you were here. When Afia was in Ghana, but pretending that he was not in Ghana, or called self-hiding, then decided to come to court with the excuse say oyare. Lawyer file application by court. Oyare no no. Once the application is pending, no, we all saw a behavior. You see, at times this Ghana we have a problem. Immediately after the court, Afia started misbehaving on social media. In fact, OPN the 9th year just on oyare no ya no jae. No ba be ye de on social media. Obi aso oyare no. Efre be hu Afia kakere be for say me ko to dua ya me ya. Ofi me ko to dua fe de me ba de wu. And as I say, kept on, and kept on. The application before the court, no, some of us exposed me oppose here strongly. And because the opposition was in court, I didn't want to run commentary. I wanted to wait before the judgment. And today I'll teach Ghanaians what to do with judgment of the court. We have to learn. When a case is in court, you can't want them. But you get assembly rare, you can't want them. You get assembly rare. Oh, but can't want them. Men did judge do on my case not on what channel dream. Men be soprano, men be rerano. But the judgment the is subject to criticism. The entire judge, no my judgment, no. Ghana fu nia be too much judgment, no. Now, we need you one, we too much wadwin. But oh, wadwin a, you did judge that time. You embody judge no chrono. Judge na chena dwin. Case ni be we ya. Entina oh what here after the Supreme Court decision during 2012 election petition. Ghana fu ni obi aka wansem, lawyers ni obi aka wansem. After court judgment, the judgment become a public document. Somebody back you can discuss it. You can look at the reasons and then the pros and cons and the lessons. Yago court. I'm a judge, and the judgment number. Producer. But for the judgment to was a public document. I want all Ghanaians to know the judgment of the court that was delivered by Justice Ankama, Emmanuel Ankama. Or I say, hey, it was delivered by Justice Ankama in the first application for variation of the sentence. And let's find out the idea of the car here. And let's begin to do a critique. Judge ruling your see. Okay, very well say on the first day of December. Or sentencing a first was to prison for 10 days. If we need now, if first 10 days, if we be show good behavior, obey super party. Now, one day super party for 2 years, or be prison for another 2 years and the young fine no. Or see if I you know if I apply say court and sisa the sentence no from 10 days no to a fine. Na judge no can say or did say obi biara no or deserve second chance obi biara boni it be the boni no channel. Enti no nakasa tubia rules of court emano under order 51 of CI 45 no was a such impeachment no at the back fine. If you go to 60,000 Ghana cedis, if you so unsigned bond so obey good behavior for 36 months, which means for 3 years. Because every month there 12 months. Now, when to me, yes, obeko prison for 3 months with no option of a fine. And this was the decision of the court. The ordinary Ghanaian, you have to now critically examine the judgment. As a lawyer, I'll finish with that contempt case. Because I am the lawyer in the matter, no. The discretion falls on the judge. Judge, you know, and our sentence will be. No, see, nipa no deserve a second chance. And you know, we didn't to me so, I'm on the second chance. So nipa no come to your fine instead of prison. If you nipa no so signed bond, say 3 years, only some money wa Ghana. Now, the question that I want to ask in this judgment is say, if everybody deserves a second chance, then all the criminals in Ghana should also deserve a second chance. In fact, let's bring them and give them a second chance. We should avoid selective justice. These are the things that the judiciary will do. They will send the wrong signal out there. Say some people are above the law and some people are very influential than others in this country. Yes, judge, you have the discretion, you exercise it. But if you exercise the discretion, and some of us and the public think that it doesn't mean the hope and aspiration of the ordinary Ghanaian, that justice emanates from the people and shall be administered in the name of the people. We have the right to criticize the judgment. So I'm doing a critique of the judgment that has come. If everybody deserves a second chance, then let all criminals. So then this boy, I just sentenced him 4 years just because Nejuman Muno Koye no prior. We're losing inside. And we're going to 1,000 Ghana. So the Koye is a year. You're on 4 years. No option of a fine. No option of a fine. I'm sad. And this boy is language in jail. In Priso, Circuit Court Judge, 1,000 Ghana, 4 years. At Twesian, millions of Ghana cedis. Pre-bargained. A first Azega, sentence 10 days. That'll be second chance. Oh my God. And you see the painful thing. The person who has been given second chance comes out and is still fooling on social media. Or still fooling. I was in court when the judge said that he should not even go and jubilate. But it's disrespect. See, this is what I'm talking about. Say, yeah, you're very careful. Judiciary, you lose it all. Me, I'll say it all. It's not because of a first case, but for the larger good. When this sentence came, Ghanaians were jubilating. They were sad. We sent a strong signal out there that justice Sophia Akufu sent the signal out there. There are a lot of judges are sending signal out there, but if you are not very careful, these social media influencers, they will destroy the court. Oh. If you look at people like Kevin Telamo, and then the way people are insulting the judges in this country on social media, and we try to bring sanity to check those people, and we want to give them second chance to go and fool, second chance to go and misbehave, second chance to go and insult, second chance to go and act in impunity. Is that what we want as a nation? If this is what we want, we will have it. Because you see, if you are being given a second chance, and you come and instead of thanking God and keeping mute, then we have pastors who, instead of putting the girl in order and telling the girl, say, what you have gone through, no, you are between sentencing and fine. If God have saved you, instead of coming out to thank God, you are rather coming out to fool on social media again. Some of us will go back for contempt. Monkanche Fwa say, I will go back. Lawyer Ampaw, I am going back to cite you again for contempt. Because you have a duty, you have signed a bond to be of good behavior. And if your behavior is insulting people, you go back to court.
Ebusia nsamuno na lawyer Maurice Ampaw odiegu honum no. Nti say de we Afia Schwar nega ni fana ene ehyaase na eden ne bompa emu den eyeden ema no. Na we Afia Schwar nega ni enemy so dia ene aminim sesa amre. Yeah, odi tornado. Nana change gear. Odi samre o sredin den abusia ahanum eye Skeleton Man TV me say so subscribe abomodia subscribe with us bebre.